trying to collect maple syrup, so this is a maple tree, but for it to have syrup, it needs to be more than 12 inches. So, yeah, it should be. So this is the tube we collect syrup from, and it should go, we need to drill around up to here, so then it fits in and it won't get too loose. In New England, the best time for maple syrup is like early March or late February. And right now I'm hammering in the tube so we can get maple syrup. Our hole is already starting to drip with some liquid. I think it's syrup. Okay, so we're finished with this tree and we'll start doing another one. We just finished this one, so we're gonna go over there to do that tree. All maple trees have sap, but sugar maples have a lot of it, and they're better than all the others. These are probably regular ones, and that one over there is a sugar maple because when we made the hole, there were sap immediately running out. So the first tree, after an hour, there's around 300 milliliters, around the amount of water in a Coca-Cola can. And the best weather for maple syruping would be cold weather and then followed by warm weather. That's the best, which is what we kind of have right now, so now's a good time. After 2 days, we have 1/4 of the jug filled, which is around a gallon, 3 to 4 liters. It's up to here, and at night, it's recently been below freezing, so then all the sap stops, and we don't get any. During the day, though, it unfreezes, and that's when we get a lot. So you can see that it's dripping now. Oh, and another thing. This one has around half a gallon. That one over there gave us a bit more than 1 gallon by now. And this one barely has any. It's probably because they are different types of maple, so they give out different amounts of syrup. We also tried to drill some different trees, but they give out no sap now. These are the amount of sap that we ended up with. As you can see, they have different amounts. And also on the 4th day, we were getting less and less sap, so we took it down. It was also because it was gonna rain. So now we're gonna measure it. This container here, if it's filled to the top, that's 1 gallon. So first I'll pour this in. And now I'm gonna pour some of this in until it gets filled to the top. Okay, that's 1 gallon. Let me dump it in. And then two gallons. With a bit left over. It's around 8 liters. Different maple trees produce different amounts of sugar levels in their sap. Depending on the tree, it can be between 1.5% of it being sugar to 5%. So we need to boil most of the water, over 90% of it, so then we're left with syrup, which is 68% sugar. With that much sap, we are expecting to get around 250 milliliters of syrup. Campfire's ready, so I'm gonna put this grill on. And then we can put this on filled with the sap. And all we need to do is stir occasionally to make sure it doesn't get burned. See, it's bubbling and a lot of the water evaporated, so I'm gonna pour the rest in. And the color turned from lemonade into apple juice. Most of the maple syrup, and now we're going to filter it and boil the rest inside. Whoa. After 5 hours of boiling, from all that sap, we only get this much syrup. Let me dump it in. And we still have a bit left over, and by the way, it smells like tea. Pour them in this jar. Okay. So let me add some whipped cream. And then a strawberry. And then some of our syrup. Okay. Let's enjoy.